It's a beautiful day here in the South Louisiana Marsh, and I'm on a quest for speckled trout and redfish. Let's see if we can find any. All right, I'm starting with a green hornet matrix shad on a 1/4 ounce death grip jig head. Water in here has got a little bit of color. It's really good. I can see my bait probably 2 feet down, but it's not perfect. So I like this little bit darker bait in this clarity of water. Fish on a bayou right here has 5 feet of water. Got a good falling tide. All the things you want this time of year. Oh, there was a fish. Dadgummit, what was that? Why'd you not stay buttoned up? There's a fish. Oh, good trout, really good trout. Man, that's a beautiful trout. Man, for in the marsh, that's a really good fish. That's a nice trout. Look at this guy. Now, you know I like to eat trout. This one's a little too big, so I stuck a tag in him. I'm gonna let him go. That's a good start to the trip. Really nice speckled trout. Hit me basically right under the boat, and he tagged it. Oh, there's a fish. What are you? Another trout? Nope, bass. All right, just a couple casts after the trout, we got this bass. Happens so often here in these Louisiana marshes. Ooh, hooked him outside the mouth. Beautiful. Oh, there we go. Oh, I lost him. That was a good hit and a good fish, and something else hit it. Another bass. Look at this. Look at this. I missed that first fish. He was hooked up for a second. He came off. There must be a little school right there. We can make another cast into it, I'll tell you that. Of course, you never know. I got footage, underwater footage, of a fish that we fought. This was my buddy Joe Levine. Fought the fish, got it about halfway to the boat. The fish threw the hook, and as the bait was moving away, came back and hit it again. So that could have been the same fish. You just never know. There's one. He's swimming at me. Yep. Now he made a U-turn. Not a bad fish, he was just swimming at me. All right. Beautiful. Oh, we came in for specks and reds. Instead we're catching specks and bass. Oh, there's a fish. Oh, me, man. There's one. Oh, what in the world, man? Oh, there's a fish. Oh, there's our redfish. There's our red. Now, in the previous 2 casts, I lost my fish. See if we get this one in. It's definitely a red. I see him. Not sure he's a keeper. Yeah, he's a keeper. Yeah, he's gonna make the cut, I think. We're gonna put him on the tape and find out. That completes the slam. All right, he's 16 and a half. We're gonna take him home. 3 hits on 3 casts. That's a good sign. Oh, there we go. 4 hits on 4 casts. That's a better fish. Well, we found some reds. We found some reds. Oh yeah. And they're the perfect size that I love to catch. Just barely legal. That one's a little better. That's about an 18-inch fish. All right. Green Hornet Matrix Shad. 1/4 ounce death grip. Love it. All right, 4 casts, 4 hits. And we make it 5 for 5. Let's see. Don't ever want to take them for granted. Oh, he hit me right here. Yep, 5 for 5. We missed him though. He did not go 6 for 6, however. Not a bite on that cast. Oh, there he is. Yes, there we go. There we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Love it. So glad these fish are making a comeback. Oh, we lost him right next to the boat. Super sharp hook, can't blame that. Oh, there's another one. Are you gonna get in the boat? Oh goodness, we lost him as well. That's not even possible. That is not even possible. That's crazy. You never lose redfish. Got me looking for what else I can throw. Another hit and another miss. And another hit. Let's see if we can get him. These fish are absolutely going crazy. That's part of the issue, but still. Normally, once a redfish is hooked, you land him. All right. All rubber stamps. Well, kinda. That first one was a little over 16. These two have been closer to 17, 18, but they're these small slot fish that started catching months ago when they were under the slot, and now they're growing up, getting to be legal sized. Oh, I threw in his mouth. Threw in his mouth. I didn't even gauge the reel and he was on. All right, this is absolutely awesome. So excited. There's got to be a million reds there. All right, he's 17. Oh, goodness. Wow. That was the hit of the day, for sure. Oh, goodness. Not even the biggest fish of the day. Maybe, nah, he's 16 for sure. I was gonna say maybe a throwback, but he's not. He's 16, really about 17 and a half, I'm gonna say. Oh yeah, 17. All right, I normally throw back most of my reds just because I wanted to help the population, but I actually need some fish, so I kept all 5 of those. So from here on out, it's all CNR. And there we go. There we go. I mean, how many fish are down here? Wow. He's surfing in like a speckled trout. Not acting redfishy. All right, let's see if our stretch continues. As you can tell, this is just a pond at the end of that bayou we were fishing. Interesting that there were no redfish, at least, in that bayou on the way in here. They'll eventually all be forced in there, I would imagine. But they're not in there yet, or at least none that we ran across. Oh, there we go. Oh, Oh, goodness. That fish tattooed it. Right in that same size. All right. All right, get out there and grow, boy. Thanks for the fight. Appreciate it. You're lucky you're not number 5. Oh, there we go. Oh, that might be a big one. Might be a big one. I don't know. No, he's right in the same size. Right in the same range. Just a feisty one. All right. Dude, the time for fighting is over. Whew. Oh, there you go. Sorry, dude. Bet you have a headache now. Oh, there we go. Are you a big red? I think you might be a big one. Bigger. Nope. You're not. You're just fired up. I mean, yeah, he might be 19 inches, so yeah, he's probably a little bit bigger. He had no stamina, but he had a really good first run. I really love fishing the mouths of bayous where they meet up with ponds on a falling tide. So often I've gotten on bites like this. It's not every pond and every bayou, of course. If you hit enough of them, eventually you're going to find a good bite. Just a perfect scenario here. And that bayou is going to be full of reds late in this tide for sure. They're going to be all over. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, bite on the next strip. All right, just for kicks, let's see what else I'll hit. Candy bug Zimmer swimmer. How does that look? Oh, there we go. They like that too. Of course they do. Go ahead, big boy. All right, we know they'll bite the Zimmer swimmer. Let's throw the blade, see if they'll hit that. Might have trouble throwing this against that wind. No, no big deal. This may not work because those fish do seem to be on the bottom. And there's actually a little bit of depth there based on the amount of time it takes my lure to fall. Seems like it's probably 4 or 5 feet. Guess we could let that fall a minute. Yep. Nope, they're clearly not fans of the blade today. I got 1 tag left. Let's go with who brung you to the dance. Green hornet matrix shad. I know they like that. And yeah, I mean, like I threw right into his mouth. That's funny. If I'd come through here throwing that blade, I might not have caught a single fish. Never would have known these fish were here. Not that that's not a great combo, it certainly is. Catch a lot of fish on it. But with the situation today, they're on the bottom. They are on the bottom. You know, you think about how stacked these fish are. You know, we fished that whole bayou, didn't get a bite, which kind of makes sense. There's still a lot of water here, and redfish love to be as shallow as they can until they're forced out of it. So they're all kind of corralled right in that deeper area, right at this opening here in this pond. They'll eventually shift into this bayou. All right, my last tag. All right, there's no telling how many fish I could catch if I just sat here and wailed on them. I mean, they are thick, stacked up like cordwood. Just such a fun situation when you find fish like this. Look for these ponds draining into bayous, particularly this time of year. when you get a falling tide, it can be just epic like it was today. All right, well, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the Marshman Masson channel on YouTube. You can do that by clicking that button right there. Also, here's 2 videos YouTube thinks you'll like. Check those out if you get a minute. And until next time, if we don't see you in the marsh, we'll see you right here on Marshman Masson. And hopefully you find another school of reds like this. That would be awesome.